March 12, 1938, Hitler marched into Austria and took control of the country without any bloodshed. Subsequently, he slyly took control of Czechoslovakia in 2 stages. Let's go back to 1935. Knowing that Germany already had an army without permission, Britain signed the Anglo-German Naval Agreement, which allowed Hitler to build a navy. France began watching the surprising rise of Germany's militarization and anticipated what would happen next. For being prepared for the possible outcome, they began building a 450-kilometer-long fortification along the France-Germany border, which is known as the Maginot Line in history. To discover what happens next, stay with us until the video ends. Many believed Hitler would stop here, but little did they know, his ambitions were far greater than anyone could imagine. September 1939. Around 1 million German troops advanced toward the Polish border, preparing to invade Poland from both the north and the south, marking the dawn of World War II. Now the UK and France believed that Hitler had crossed the limits. They feared that if things continued this way, their turn would soon come. Britain issued Hitler a final warning. Either stop hostilities and withdraw German troops from Poland, or we will go to war. Hitler simply ignored the warning and invaded Poland. In response, the UK officially declared war on Germany, and with it, France, South Africa, Australia, New Zealand, and Canada also declared war, marking the beginning of a global conflict. But the war seemed like nothing more than a show. The Germans swiftly and successfully captured Poland, while Britain and France took no immediate action to stop them. Exactly. Hitler was employing his revolutionary Blitzkrieg strategy, which focused on speed, surprise, and overwhelming force. By rapidly deploying mechanized infantry, tanks, and air support, Germany was able to strike quickly and decisively, catching their enemies off guard and avoiding prolonged, drawn-out battles. This strategy allowed them to conquer Poland in just a matter of weeks, making the Britain and France do nothing. This period came to be known as the Phony War. In April 1940, Hitler applied his Blitzkrieg strategy once again, this time targeting Norway and Denmark. Within a remarkably short period, German forces swiftly invaded and captured both countries. On May 10, 1940, Hitler launched his long-awaited invasion of France, the Netherlands, Belgium, and Luxembourg. This marked the beginning of the German offensive in Western Europe, known as the Battle of France. As we just mentioned, the Maginot Line was a heavily fortified defense system built by France along its border, designed to be a formidable barrier against any German invasion. It was not easy for Hitler to break through, as the line was fortified with walls, heavy armor, and stationed soldiers. But like everything, there was a critical mistake in the construction of the Maginot Line. While it was heavily fortified along the French-German border, the line didn't extend through Belgium or the Ardennes Forest, areas that were considered impassable and too difficult to navigate. Hitler's forces were divided into 3 main groups, A, B, and C. Group B captured the Netherlands and engaged the Allied forces along the French-Belgian border. They drew the attention of the Allies, creating confusion and forcing them to concentrate their efforts in Belgium. Group C was tasked with attacking the heavily fortified Maginot Line, but their main purpose was to create the illusion of a direct assault. Both Group B and C followed the Blitzkrieg strategy, moving quickly and overwhelming defenses to create chaos. However, the true master plan lay with Group A. Their objective was to bypass the Maginot Line entirely by invading France through the Ardennes Forest. Using more than 40,000 military vehicles, Germany entered France and captured Sedan on May 15, 1940, then advanced north. There, the British and French armies were engaged in battle with Group B in Belgium. They were quickly surrounded on both sides for the arrival of Group A. They were shocked to see German soldiers behind them and were quickly surrounded on three sides by German forces, with their only escape route being the sea towards the port of Dunkirk. After approximately 400,000 Allied troops were trapped in Dunkirk, they found themselves in a desperate situation, with no way to break through the German forces closing in from all sides. Want to know what happened next? Let me know in the comments. After a crushing defeat on the Northern Front, France officially surrendered to Germany on June 22, 1940. Normally, the Battle of France ends here, but if you want to know what happened next and the further course of World War II, let me know in the comments.